The latest movie news and reviews to see or not to see.
The found footage style of film and the superhero genre come colliding together in Chronicle. Andrew is a troubled young teenager. His father's an abusive alcoholic, his mother's dying of cancer, he's picked on at school and no girls are interested in him. Andrew's only friend is his cousin Matt, and as a way of placing a barrier between him and real life, he begins filming his everyday life with a video camera. Everything changes when Matt, Andrew, and the most popular kid in school, Steve, find a mysterious object buried in the ground in the woods. Soon after being exposed to its strange energies, the trio starts to exhibit telekinetic powers. The boys begin developing their new abilities and do all the things you might expect teenagers to do with them. They pull pranks, they roughhouse with each other, and they flirt with girls. But soon enough, they discover that it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. Now, I had mixed feelings when walking into the cinema for this one. I love both the superhero genre and a lot of the found footage films, but I really wasn't sure how well they'd work together. The answer is amazingly. Imagine if you mix the style of Paranormal Activity with the storyline of Kick-Ass, and you've got something close to this movie. The film's broken up into several, well, almost chapters. Once we first met the main characters, the director wastes no time showing Andrew, Steve and Matt playing with and developing their new powers, using their powers to muck around in their backyards and mess with people at the local supermarket. But the coolest part is when the guys learn to fly. Normally human beings flying in movies looks incredibly cheesy and fake, but in Chronicle the effects are sensational. And the first person perspective of flying through the clouds is great fun, unless you get motion sickness, in which case you might want to close your eyes for that bit. But it's not all fun and games, with things taking a dark turn as Andrew's powers grow, as does his rage with the world around him. To be honest, a lot of this film actually had me feeling like I was watching a movie about the boys behind the Columbine tragedy. Chronicle really is a commentary on the way we treat other people and in turn what that can lead them to do. It just does it with superpowers rather than guns. The movie's also pretty short at only 83 minutes, but it's all for the better as there's no unnecessary stuff here. Although I kind of hope there'll be a director's cut down the road, as I'm sure there was much footage that wasn't used. Don't be put off by the fact that it's a handheld camera style movie. There's only a few really shaky moments and they fly past so quickly you'll barely notice them. This is really the first big film of 2012, a year which is full of huge releases, but this is a great start to the year where we have another 4 or 5 big superhero films to come, and I think this one might hold its own up against the big ones like The Avengers and The Dark Knight Rises. Chronicle is in cinemas now, and I'm giving it a 4 out of 5.
Check out more movie reviews online right now to seeornottosee.net.